A good Saturday morning to you, and welcome to Weekend Recharge. I'm Paul Goodlow.
And I'm Maria LaRosa. For the next hour, we want you to unplug, get lost in the weather, and sometimes you need a little nudge. Like our little cell phone guy here needs a little nudge.
Devices, we show them the door, plug them in the wall, put them to vibrate, silence, just relax and recharge and get ready for this weekend and the week ahead.
A ton to get you ready for. In fact, our week-long siege of severe weather continues this weekend. Torcon's up to 3 today. For tomorrow, that threat a little bit further east. A higher Torcon 2, a 4 on Sunday, and higher populations at risk.
Drivers in Houston using some colorful language after getting caught in flash flooding triggered by relentless rains there. The weekend looking to be a washout in some areas of the south, but finally there is some sunlight at the end of that tunnel. Learn when the fire hose of rain will finally stop. And severe or extreme weather of some kind has touched nearly every state in the country over the past couple of months. Would you be ready if a disaster suddenly unfolded on your doorstep? We're getting you ready as we head into the heart of severe weather season. Here's Maria with your first view.
And the first view today, kind of giving you an idea of the big stories that we'll be tracking here on Weekend Recharge and getting you ready for the week ahead, has a lot to do with a familiar spin here. This is a 3-day water vapor loop, and you see that? That's helped to bring about the snow and the severe weather, and guess what? They're still on the map for today. So we'll track the spring snow. We do have much needed rain moving into parts of the Midwest. You know, we had that fire danger for the last few days, but it's the weekend severe, that area in red, still very much on the map at play today, and we may be having to amp it up a little bit more tomorrow, including that tornado threat.
A lot of fireworks in the sky, but in fact, Louisville is kicking off the start of the Kentucky Derby Festival with a massive fireworks display over Louisville.
Oh, this is great. Joining us now is Kentucky Derby Festival President Mike Berry. And Mike, thank you so much. Huge event this weekend. Everyone's excited for Thunder over Louisville. Tell us about it.
Well, you know, we're expecting about 650,000 of our closest friends down to the banks of the Ohio River, both on the Kentucky and the Indiana side, for Thunder over Louisville. We kick it off at 3 o'clock today with an air show. Over 80 aircraft. The Golden Knights will jump. We've got the Thunderbirds here from the U.S. Air Force. We've got the U.S. Marines Harrier. Just an incredible air show. And then tonight at 9:30, the fireworks start. They'll blow off 58 tons of fireworks in about 30 minutes. The theme is called Boom with a View this year.
Sounds fantastic. Looking at some last year's video here. But what do you do if you have rain? Today looks fantastic, but tomorrow you could have rain in the forecast.
Well, you know, we do. This is the start of 2 weeks of the Derby Festival, so we realize a little rain must fall. If it ever rains on Thunder over Louisville, it will amaze you how many people. We'll still have 500,000 people that'll come down. They'll even wear their sunglasses to get a better view, especially of the fireworks at night. People will come and support this event. It's the largest event that occurs in the United States every year, and it kicks off 2 weeks of fun here in Louisville. So we grab our Pegasus pen. Today we're going to grab our sunscreen, and we're going to be ready to have a big time.
And as you mentioned, about 500,000 of your closest friends or so. Mike Berry, thank you so much for taking time. And when I was in Louisville for all the snow, they were talking about it then. They look forward to it. It's huge, and it's really a great event.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today, the Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby. So we do have some good news there. It looks good in Louisville. Right now looking actually 55 degrees. That's New Orleans right now.
Yeah, New Orleans is looking a little cloudy. The streets are wet. We had a few scattered showers there, but there is a lot more rain just off in the Gulf. Plenty of lightning as well. So we are looking for, unfortunately, another soggy day after several soggy days. In fact, we could get perhaps 2 or 3 inches of rain before the clouds finally move on out. Maria?
And it really has been the story there for a couple days. We have the flash flood watch posted for New Orleans, but that southern side of the severe threat, let's track it for you, time it out, help you plan your day and your weekend. As I mentioned, those flash flood watches have been posted. They've been up for several days from Pensacola all the way over into East Texas. These areas just cannot handle any additional rainfall. Really, they're just so saturated. But that's exactly what we're getting. And you see the line of showers, offshore thunderstorms right now, New Orleans with that heavy rain. You've seen it this morning. Some spots already picking up 2 inches of rain, but because of the thunderstorm threat too, there may actually be some water spouts, so we'll keep an eye on that. Over the next few hours, this boundary right here is going to be at play, but we're going to see that stationary front, the one that doesn't budge, get a little nudge to the north, and that's going to shift some of that storm threat a little bit further to the north. So instead of I-10 by dinner time, maybe more active along the I-20 corridor, including if you're traveling towards Montgomery here later on this evening in the overnight hours. But a huge amount of territory here from Dallas, Shreveport, Jackson, New Orleans down to Houston and Corpus Christi today. Hail, damaging winds, heavy rain, and tomorrow seeing that move a little bit further off to the east. But interestingly enough, we're also getting that nudge to the north, Paul, and that means Ohio Valley, places like Louisville, kind of in that threat again.
Definitely for Sunday, but Saturday we're still watching much of the Central Plains and even the Northern Plains seeing severe weather. In fact, Kansas City, we are hearing and seeing thunder and lightning just off across the area right now as it's coming back into the city. And again, we're talking about it's what 10 o'clock in the morning there. Also watching showers coming right up into Omaha, and this batch of rain already reports of 2 inches of rain within that line as they continue to sweep eastward into eastern Nebraska here. That's all along our warm front here, so we're not looking at a huge severe threat right now. This is more elevated thunderstorms can still give you quite a bit of rain, but as we head throughout the day, put this in motion, we'll see the storms coming on through Kansas City. But watch as we head out towards the Central Plains in the afternoon. Boom, there we go, heat of the day, heat of the afternoon. And it's definitely the I-35 corridor. That's where we can see more strong and severe thunderstorms. And it'll definitely be an impact for today and tomorrow. But eventually this moves on towards the weekend. We'll have more on that forecast coming up.
This program brought to you by John Deere. Nothing runs like a Deere.
You wouldn't buy a car without taking it for a spin. And it's, well, just a car. Test drive our full lineup, only at your local John Deere dealer.
Lowe's presents How to Get Inside Someone's Head.
I love the wicker.
And I'd prefer the wood finish.
Green feels right.
Has to be blue.
2 seats is perfect.
3 seats would be better.
Those cushions really match your dress.
So, the other one then?
Let's get this one.
What are you thinking?
Nothing.
Now get the Hayden Island patio set for $398 at Lowe's, where your style comes together.
Shop Lowe's for all your spring gardening needs. Plants, tools, and the knowledgeable people who can help you spring into spring.
It's the Suit and Tie event now at Men's Warehouse. Select suits are on sale for $199.99. All ties, 3 for $75. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Only at Men's Warehouse.
Introducing new Flonase Allergy Relief Nasal Spray. This changes everything. New Flonase outperforms a leading allergy pill, so you will inhale life. When we breathe in allergens, our bodies react by overproducing 6 key inflammatory substances that cause our symptoms. Most allergy pills only control 1 substance. Flonase controls 6, and 6 is greater than 1. So roll down your windows, hug your pet, dust off some memories, make new ones. New Flonase. 6 is greater than 1. This changes everything.
You do know the experts at Midas will tell you when he's fixing now and what can wait, right? Like, I don't know, brakes?
Of course I do.
One of the best things about driving is being able to stop. Get up to $100 back by mail on a 2-axle brake service. Brakes, tires, oil, everything.
I'm here to test myself.
This is really pushing my limits.
I'll see you on the other side.
It's the moment of truth right here.
Naked and Afraid, Discovery's groundbreaking hit, returns Sunday at 10.
I take these out to put in Dr. Scholl's Active Series insoles. They help reduce wear and tear on my legs because they have triple zone protection and reduce shock by 40%. So I feel like I'm ready to take on anything.
Introducing the new Can-Am Spyder F3 with a cruising riding position and the most advanced vehicle stability system in the industry. You'll ride with a feeling of complete freedom and confidence. Visit your Can-Am dealer and test drive the Spyder F3 today.
All you got to do is show us something that's amazing out there. We love to see your pictures, and every picture you share, we'll try to share it as well right here on AMHQ.
Currently in our area, 84 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Today, scattered showers or thunderstorms. High 90, chance of rain 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy, chance of a thunderstorm. Low 74, chance of rain 30%. Sunday, partly cloudy, high 91, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
So much food is going to waste.
How much of it is still good, and can I eat it?
The challenge to survive for 6 months only on food destined for the dumpster.
The scale is pretty shocking.
Following the film, join Tom Colicchio to learn how together we can stop the waste. Just Eat It, Wednesday at 10 on MSNBC.
Boy, oh boy, it's a beautiful day for those of you in the Northeast. Look at this. But the sun's going to give way to rain. But before we get to that, just look at this. Live Boston, Seaside Heights, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, and the cherry blossoms of Washington, D.C. All of these cities really beautiful. The sunshine, above average temperatures, too.
And if you're in Texas or the Southeast or Gulf Coast states, just stand close to the TV and try to catch some of the sun rays. You haven't seen that in a while.
You'll get some of the sunshine. And actually, the Northeast is going to get some of that rain. So Northeast nice to not so nice is the trend there. And in fact, stormy. And we've got some important information to convey about that, because it's been a while, I feel, that since we've had to talk about some of that severe weather threat for the Northeast. So here we go. For Philadelphia, for example, get your spot at Fairmount Park right now. Beautiful, 81 degrees. Don't forget your sunscreen, though. You don't want that nasty sunburn. Tomorrow, the clouds roll in before the really stormy day on Monday. And we're not just talking garden variety thunderstorms. We're concerned about severe weather. But again, today, it's gorgeous. From Buffalo to D.C., Boston, you may get a few showers, Burlington. But temperatures 70s and 80s. It's going to feel great. Tomorrow, with the increase in cloudiness, those temperatures are going to be held at bay a little bit more. But you can see Pittsburgh and D.C. already having to talk about some of those showers on the way. Well, the big storm system, that big dip in the jet stream, we've been talking about that push to the east. Well, by Monday and Tuesday, it's into the Northeast, New England, Mid-Atlantic, and that warm front helping to bring about the chance for some of those stronger thunderstorms. In fact, for Monday, we have a big area with that severe threat. Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, all the way down to Jacksonville, the threat, the spotty damaging winds, gusty winds, heavy rainfall, but also the possibility of tornadoes. Yes. Looking ahead to Monday already, a 3 out of 10 on the Torcon for southeastern Pennsylvania. Maryland and Virginia, you're in that zone. So again, back to work, back to school. What's your plan? Do you have a way to get warnings? Is it your phone? Is it us here at the Weather Channel? We'll keep you ahead of it all. But obviously, with such a busy weekend here in D.C., it's good to have one spectacular day. Those showers arrive late on Sunday, but really we're concerned about Monday.
Yeah, but today, a gorgeous day out there. In fact, it's great news because there's a big party going on today in D.C., all in celebration of Earth Day. It's called the Citizens Earth Day Celebration.
And our Reagan Medji has a preview.
Music is filling the air here in Washington, D.C., all in preparation for the big Earth Day event Saturday starting at noon. That stage is right over here. There are expected to be about 200,000 plus people for this event. And what is it all about? It's about educating the public about global issues like climate change and global poverty, in addition to activating the public to do something. The Earth Day Network president, Kathleen Rogers, explains a little bit more about what this event really means.
We are joining everybody around the world together into a single event. We're combining poverty, climate, development issues, environmental issues. It also coincides with the annual meeting of the World Bank, so you'll see a lot of heads of state, finance ministers. Ban Ki-moon, the Secretary General of the UN, is coming. And it's also sort of a moment of sort of profound importance because we're all moving towards December and the treaty that we hope will be accomplished and signed in Paris in December.
While the band No Doubt is continuing their sound check for Saturday's big event for Earth Day here in Washington, D.C. That event starts at noon all the way until 7:30 at night. It's free and open to the public. It's all about climate change and global poverty, raising awareness and activating change. Back to you guys.
Reagan, thank you so much. And as we mentioned, D.C. looking fantastic today. You could not ask for more. Just make sure you're prepared with the sunscreen. That's our word of caution for today.
Yeah, and temperatures, they're going to be hot. If you're not used to this type of weather in D.C., because on average we should be around 70, 71. We're at 80, maybe even pushing towards the low 80s for a high today. Nothing but sunshine and great weather. You've had a couple of rainy days this week, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah, and maybe not so nice is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I say that just because of the rain and the wind. It's kind of nasty out there. It's a beautiful coastal town, but dipping your toes into the ocean right now, temps into the 60s. So a little stormy, little unsettled along the southeast coast.
And South Carolina, the Soft Shell Crab Festival will be going on, the 12th annual, by the way, and the forecast here might see a few rain showers this afternoon, but don't let that fool you. Yeah, some clouds out there, but if you want to get out there and enjoy some great food, some great music, some great arts and crafts as well, get on out there.
That could all make it all better, right?
Food,
all that good stuff. The food, yes, and the great music. Well, it's been days and days of storms in the southeast and other parts of the country, including Atlanta. Stormy day today, but how about the next 7? We'll give you the 7 days.
Your heart is precious. One of many ways to support its health is new True Heart from One-A-Day. It's the only heart health supplement with ingredients to both help lower bad cholesterol and support healthy blood pressure, and also includes CoQ10. Try new True Heart.
You can't always be there to protect her down the road. Make sure the tires she's riding on will. With the revolutionary Michelin Premier Tire, even as it wears down over time, its safety doesn't, thanks to Evergrip technology. The Michelin Premier Tire, safe when new, safe when worn.
So großartige Autos werden nur in Deutschland gebaut. So großartige Autos werden nur in Deutschland gebaut. So großartige Autos werden nur in Deutschland gebaut. Ach, verdammt! I said it 3 times and it's still not true.
Performance is now an American thing. Introducing the all-new Chrysler 200. America's import. Find it at Chrysler.com.
What's going on? Toaster's broken. Which means no Eggo waffles. Something smells delicious. Eggo. Lego my Eggo breakfast sandwich.
It's sweet, it's savory, it's in your microwave.
Lego my Eggo breakfast sandwich.
With Crizal No Glare lenses, neither water, nor scratch, nor smudge, nor glare of night can keep you from the clearest vision possible. And Crizal has ESPF 25 to protect your eyes from the damaging rays of the sun. Crizal. Live life in the clear.
Zantac heartburn alert! Stop! Nexium can take 24 hours to work. Zantac's different. Zantac rushes relief in as little as 30 minutes. For relief without the wait, try Zantac. No pill relieves heartburn faster.
We are still in the eye and we're still trying to get in the same place.
She is in labor right now.
We know more about this system hour by hour.
This is our Pineapple Express pumping in that rainfall.
We are talking about a doozy of a storm.
Hi, I'm Brandon, a Florida Public Utilities energy expert. So, what's the secret for enjoying endless hot water and still saving on your energy bills at home? Don't go anywhere. We'll have the answer in just a moment.
When we were at Sandals, we forgot about deadlines and worked on our tan lines. We forgot about time and had the time of our lives. We forgot about counting calories and drank to our heart's content. And since everything at Sandals was included, we completely forgot about money and remembered just how in love we really are. Save up to 65%. Call 1-800-SANDALS.
Did you know that instead of heating and storing water when you don't need it, natural gas tankless water heaters work solely on demand? This means a never-ending supply of hot water and energy savings that are just as endless. Conserve energy with a natural gas tankless and get up to a $675 cash rebate.
All you got to do is show us something that's amazing out there. We love to see your pictures, and every picture you share, we'll try to share it as well right here on AMHQ.
Currently in our area, 84 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Today, scattered showers or thunderstorms. High 90, chance of rain 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy, chance of a thunderstorm. Low 74, chance of rain 30%. Sunday, partly cloudy, high 91, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Watch the children. Check this out. New video just in of a pretty wild scene at a circus last night in Angleton, Texas, which is just outside of Houston. You're looking at video of the Carson and Barnes Circus as a strong thunderstorm rolled in around 7:30 last night. About 30 minutes into the show, officials from the Angleton Fire Department told everyone to relocate to the pavilion.
Now, when the hail started to fall, officials announced then that the attendees should leave the tent for their safety. Videos posted to social media like this one, crowds scattering. The children were obviously upset, and the rain blowing into the sides of the tents there. The good news is, and kind of unbelievably, no injuries reported. We're so happy about that.
Yeah, great news for that, but dangerous when you have lightning and just a canvas tent. The tickets for last night's shows will be honored for today's show. I think they have 3 show times starting at 1:30 this afternoon. Weather looking okay at the moment, but we're going to check out the next 7 days as we give you the 7-day stretch.
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot to get through today and how it's going to play out for you in the next week.
Yeah, in the red, we have the risk of severe weather today across the plains. And yes, some of that stretches into Texas. It should be well west of the Houston area, though we can't rule out some thunderstorms there. But east of there, across New Orleans to Biloxi to Gulfport, even towards even Panama City, could see some thunderstorms strong and severe as we head throughout the day. But the Mid-Atlantic should be fantastic.
The bookends looking good. Northeast and to the west, you've got 66 Seattle, 76 in Los Angeles, Phoenix up to 90, staying dry.
Now tomorrow we have a threat of tornadoes increasing. Here's Dr. Greg Postel.
Tomorrow, Sunday, I think, has the highest chance for severe weather over the next several days as a lot of ingredients are coming together. Guys, stay tuned.
And a lot of those ingredients include the support that makes that kind of weather happen. You've got a lot of shear, you've got a lot of moisture, and the trigger being that front and that system pushing to the east.
Yeah, pushing eastward, even Atlanta, risk of severe weather on your Sunday. Rain, though, pushing on towards the Mid-Atlantic. This pushes into the Northeast as we head towards your Monday. Back to work, back to school. Temperatures on the way down. Only 49 in Boston, 56 in New York, and the rain stretches back into the Ohio Valley.
And that's going to kind of characterize the early part of the week for sure in the Midwest. I mean, 47 Minneapolis, 55 Chicago. But look at Denver. Can't quite shake that snow chance for some of the higher elevations for you there, even into the midweek after the gangbuster snow that you got over the last several days.
Yeah, let's move on towards Tuesday. We're still watching the rain hanging in here to New England. Maybe a little wintry mix in northern Maine. Otherwise, the Mid-Atlantic starts to dry out. Yes, the south, the sun will rise again. The sun, probably the first sunny day that you've seen in maybe a week across the south. Try to dry you out there, but the ground already saturated in many areas.
And maybe for the first time in many days, for sure, some clouds and some rain across the west. Happy to see this, and through the mountains and Northern California, also up the 5 here as we get from Tuesday and into Wednesday.
Also to cool you down as well, take a live look at LA right now. A warm Saturday for you, but as we head throughout the week, as Marie was talking about, the clouds, maybe some rain showers coming on through there. But the big concern this weekend is the Santa Ana's. The fire danger sky high across the region.
Yeah, so we're happy to see more green, more territory covered by that here as we get into Wednesday, including Northern California down into places like Santa Barbara and then up into Seattle. 61 degrees there for you.
On your Wednesday, more rain showers here in central and south Texas. A few scattered showers in the Ohio Valley, the interior of the Northeast. As you head towards Thursday, yes, more wet weather into the Northeast. And as behind our cold front, perhaps cold enough weather. Was that snow in April?
What?
Yes,
Yeah.
Buffalo, we're going to start and end the season with more snow showers here. But the South, another dry day for you.
And warm, too. You've got 80 degrees in Atlanta, 84 in Dallas. From Thursday into Friday, though, this will once again, parts of the South, be the unsettled side of the country.
Let's move on towards the end of the week. Friday, and more rain showers here. Once again, the plains into Texas, just like this past Friday, yesterday. But look at Atlanta. Take a live look at Atlanta right now. And yes, the clouds are out there. Maybe a few scattered showers, but drier weather. You can just wait till Tuesday.
In between now and then, though, we are tracking that severe threat more as weekend recharge continues.
It took James Dyson 5,000 prototypes to invent the bagless vacuum. And another 10,000 to invent the only vacuum that doesn't lose suction. Thanks to patented sonic tips. Everything else is history. Search Kinetic now.
I take these out to put in Dr. Scholl's Active Series insoles. They help reduce wear and tear on my legs because they have triple zone protection and reduce shock by 40%. So I feel like I'm ready to take on anything.
I started my Camry. Ran a race most wouldn't dream of starting. Chose to take down a monster. And realized when it's dark enough, you can see the stars. One bold choice leads to another. Toyota, let's go places.
It's on! Come on, get together. Good job. Yeah, right.
When you're living with diabetes, steady is exciting. Only Glucerna has Carb Steady, clinically proven to help minimize blood sugar spikes.
I'm a bull rider!
Make it part of your daily diabetes plan, so you stay steady ahead.
Hey neighbor, get rid of unwelcome grass and weeds with expert advice and the right products at your neighborhood Ace, like Roundup Weed and Grass Killer, only $13.99 after $4 instant savings. Getting help at Ace is like going to your neighbor.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
25,000 mornings, give or take, is all we humans get. We spend them on treadmills, we spend them in traffic, and if we get lucky, really lucky, it dawns on us to go spend them in a world where a simple sunrise can still be magic. 25,000 mornings. Make sure some of them are pure Michigan. Your trip begins at michigan.org.
Whatever their stickers say, they'll all lose suction because their filters clog. But with our sonic tips oscillating at 5,000 hertz, only new Dyson Kinetic Science won't lose suction.
I'm Sam. Jim's here as well this morning.
We're all in this together.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was good.
And if you're watching AMHQ, then you know we got you up and out this morning. We love to see your pictures. All you got to do is show us something that's amazing out there. Every picture you share, we'll try to share it as well.
Currently in our area, 84 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Today, scattered showers or thunderstorms. High 90, chance of rain 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy. Sunday, partly cloudy. High 91, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
man's trash
This is perfect.
is another man's wood-powered Jeep gasifier.
Brainstormers, tomorrow at 9, only on the Weather Channel.
It is 30 past the hour, and welcome back into Weekend Recharge. So glad you can join us. I'm Maria LaRosa.
And I'm Paul Goodlow. As always on Weekend Recharge, we like to see how the weather is impacting you locally where you live. And one great way to see that is by checking out the front page of some local newspapers.
Right here on the front page of the Daytona Beach News Journal in Daytona, it is festival season. And according to this article, we had the rain, clouds may have canceled a planned hot air balloon and glow Friday night, but didn't stop an illuminated night air show from flying high during the opening of the new Smyrna Beach Balloon and Sky Fest.
Yeah, air shows definitely depending a lot on the weather. And let's talk about our top 3 weather stories right now. And out in the west, it's snow. Say it ain't snow, it sure is. In April, late April, we got a huge snowstorm here, dumping snow. Some areas between the Wasatch of Utah and the Rockies of Colorado have picked up between 3 to 4+ feet of snow. We're also tracking severe thunderstorms today, stretching from the plains back through Texas and eastward across the Gulf Coast states. This also continues to push eastward slowly tomorrow. Cities like Atlanta, Birmingham, even Nashville and Paducah, you'll be in this threat zone for severe weather. And then as we peer into next week, we're looking at rain showers moving across the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and into the Northeast. So you got the sunshine right now. Enjoy it while it lasts. Change is on its way. Maria?
And as you can see from those maps, the threat area spans a vast area. On the southern edge of these storms, we have Kansas City, Missouri on the left, and then on the right, an already soggy New Orleans. Chance of thunderstorms all day here. We've got that heavy rain, the hail, damaging winds, all the threats today, and that chance for you guys decreasing a little bit by tomorrow, but there are other areas that'll be amping up. So let's get to all of it in all those areas and plan it out so you can plan accordingly. And one of the big threats that we're concerned about, of course, all that heavy rainfall. Flash flooding and those flash flood watches in effect here. They have been for past several days from eastern Texas all the way to Florida. And for good reason. I mean, we've got some really heavy rain producers here happening right now. We've been tracking this all morning long. Lots of lightning offshore, lots of heavy rain onshore, lots of spots already picking up as much as 2 inches of rainfall. And that stationary front, that boundary that doesn't move, well, that's been kind of helping to focus some of that moisture further off to the south. We're going to get that front to get a nudge to the north, that warm front on the move. And that means that threat will also kind of go along with it. So timing it out by late tonight, if you're doing the dinner date and maybe catching a movie, by the time you get out, you have some showers and thunderstorms along I-20 in through places like Tupelo, perhaps over into Montgomery, even Atlanta. Can't rule out a few showers. But that severe threat that we're concerned about, yeah, it's a big area from Jackson to Shreveport, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, all the way up and through the Central Plains. And then tomorrow, we see it move a little bit further to the east here. It's Jackson, Birmingham, even down towards the Destin, Paducah now into it, as well as Evansville. So we're concerned about that threat not only pushing east, but maybe a little bit further north.
And again, that's the threat for across the south. We also have the northern part of the storm, which right now is giving us thunderstorms as we speak. Moving into Omaha, also still rolling across the Kansas City, Missouri area as well. Look at the radar here. We're talking it's 10:30 in the morning, and I guess it's actually 9:30 in the morning. And now it's 10:30 in the morning Central Time. We still have plenty of showers and thunderstorms rolling across the area. And right up as we head on towards the Omaha, across the I-29 corridor, we're also watching back through I-35, the corridor, for more storms later on this afternoon and into this evening as well. We'll put the maps in motion here. This is a warm front giving us mainly elevated storms, but the forecast is for the upper level energy to come through later in the afternoon. Same system bringing us snow still across the Rockies. Great midwinter conditions in the middle of April going on. That's going to be enough energy to fire up more storms right about here as we head on towards the afternoon hours, then continue into the evening hours. So from Wichita to Oklahoma City, even Dallas still has a chance of strong and severe thunderstorms as we head throughout the afternoon. And look at the stretch of red here, including Wichita into central Nebraska for thunderstorms. And yes, the risk of tornadoes as well. We have a torcon of 3 from south central Kansas into central Oklahoma. That means a 30% chance of seeing a tornado within 50 miles of this area. So the threat is about the same as we had yesterday, but it does include the risk of some damaging wind and strong hail as well as we head throughout today and tonight.
So it could be a tough few days, but most days in the U.S. you can find extreme weather just about anywhere.
In fact, let's take a look back. The U.S. is home to some of the wildest weather in the world.
We have blizzards and extreme cold that come in from Canada. We have hurricanes that come in off the coastal areas. We have probably the world's record number of tornadoes.
There's been times in the United States where they've measured 12 inches of rain in just 42 minutes. For snow, in one day, 83 inches of snow was recorded.
It's because of the way the land works in the U.S. We have the mountains, we have slowly rising land up from the Gulf of Mexico. There's tremendous soil in the Gulf of Mexico. We have oceans on both sides at different temperatures. Combine all that and the way the air moves, it produces the extreme weather.
And all of these factors came together this week, giving us more than 1,000 reports of extreme weather from coast to coast. This week alone, we saw fast-moving grass fires in the Northern Plains, a blinding dust storm in Las Vegas, feet of snow in the Rockies, and up to 45 inches of fresh powder in the Wasatch Mountains near Salt Lake City. Several tornadoes ripped through Kansas, Oklahoma, even Texas, along with high winds over 60 miles per hour. Not to mention large hail, in some cases bigger than baseballs. For the rain-soaked Gulf Coast states. It's been a wild week for weather in the U.S., and it's not over yet. And we're helping you get recharged for the weekend.
People in Fairdale, Illinois, still cleaning up after last week's EF4 tornado. You're going to see how the first response team helped people out just hours after it hit.
You do know the experts at Midas will tell you when he's fixing now and what can wait, right? Like, I don't know, brakes?
Of course I do.
One of the best things about driving is being able to stop. Get up to $100 back by mail on a 2-axle brake service. Brakes, tires, oil, everything.
Your heart is precious. One of many ways to support its health is new True Heart from One A Day. It's the only heart health supplement with ingredients to both help lower bad cholesterol and support healthy blood pressure, and also includes CoQ10. Try new True Heart.
I always dreamed of coming here. When my asthma symptoms returned, my doctor prescribed Dulera to help prevent them.
Dulera is for patients 12 and older whose asthma is not well controlled on a long-term asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Dulera will not replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms.
A 6-month clinical study has shown Dulera helps significantly improve lung function.
Dulera contains formoterol, which increases the risk of death from asthma problems and may increase the risk of hospitalization in children and adolescents. Dulera is not for people whose asthma is well controlled with a long-term asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Once your asthma is well controlled, your doctor will decide if you can stop Dulera and prescribe a different asthma control medicine, like an inhaled corticosteroid. Do not take Dulera more than prescribed. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
Ask your doctor about Dulera.
This is Brian. Every day, Brian drives carefully to work. And every day Brian drives carefully to work, there are rate suckers. He's been paying more for car insurance because of their bad driving for so long, he doesn't even notice them anymore. But one day, Brian gets Snapshot from Progressive. Now, Brian has a rate based on his driving, not theirs. Get Snapshot and see just how much your good driving could save you.
I'm here to test myself.
This is really pushing my limits.
I'll see you on the other side.
It's the moment of truth right here.
Naked and Afraid, Discovery's groundbreaking hit, returns Sunday at 10.
It's the Suit and Tie event now at Men's Warehouse. Select suits are on sale for $199.99. All ties, 3 for $75. Plus, buy one, get one free on even more. Only at Men's Warehouse.
If you suffer from a dry mouth, then you'll know how uncomfortable it can be.
But did you know that the lack of saliva can also lead to tooth decay and bad breath? Well, there is Biotene, specially formulated with moisturizers and lubricants. Biotene can provide soothing relief, and it helps keep your mouth healthy too. Biotene, for people who suffer from a dry mouth.
Currently in our area, 85 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Today, scattered showers or thunderstorms. High 90, chance of rain 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy, chance of a thunderstorm. Low 74, chance of rain 30%. Sunday, partly cloudy, high 91, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Well, that's the sound of hail pounding western Kansas yesterday as the Sunflower State braces for another round of thunderstorms today. That's about quarter-size hail lashing the town of Colby.
And the same storms also produced at least 3 reports of tornadoes in northwest Kansas, including one in nearby Brewster. Today, a tornado count of 3 is in place for south central Kansas.
And look at this map. It notes the storm reports from Friday across the country. I don't have that one. Here's the radar, though. We're still watching thunderstorms rolling across the Gulf Coast states. And yeah, plenty of lightning. We're not seeing a lot of severe reports this morning, mainly some reports of some penny-sized hail in western Kansas and some areas of eastern Nebraska with that line of rain moving through. We picked up about 2 inches of rain this morning.
And here's a look at Wichita, 63 degrees. Tornado count of 3 today for that area, looking like a bit of a cloudy start right now, and plenty of showers and thunderstorms have already moved through that region, so this is a separate part of the system. We expect this to develop during the day today. So if things are quiet right now, just keep it tuned to the Weather Channel. We're going to get you through the whole afternoon and evening hours with our programming.
Yeah, seeing some rain come down that picture, and also notice some of the fields out there are kind of soggy, so this is definitely impacting some of the farmers out there trying to get into the growing season, get the crops in the field, get the fields tended to with all that wet weather out there. Still watching rain moving on through eastern Kansas, moving into Omaha now. And yes, there's still some strikes of lightning out there, even up towards Sioux City. Thunderstorms making a run for the Missouri River there, and we can still potentially see an inch or more of rain as it's kind of slowly progressing northward, kind of almost northeastward here. So a lot of areas seeing rain for quite a few hours this morning.
And we've had a few reports of maybe some penny-sized hail with some of those storms, so nothing labeled as severe or given a severe warning just yet, but we'll keep an eye on it for sure.
Yeah, that severe threat will continue to last not only today, but even into tomorrow, all weekend long.
And that tornado threat increases tomorrow as well, so a lot to get to, a lot to help you plan for.
Yeah, let's take a look at the timing of this severe weather as we head through a couple of cities here across the middle of the country. And yeah, here's the risk here in the red for strong and severe thunderstorms. And by the way, that's the best chance for severe weather in the darker colors there. And the timing of this for Wichita, got some rain showers out there right now. We'll have some clouds, the heavier rain, better chance of thunderstorms popping up as we head towards the afternoon and the evening hours. And then things will start to quiet down overnight. Oklahoma City, the I-35 corridor here, dry right now. Thunderstorms come in as we head through tonight, then a little more dry time as we head overnight. And even as we head into Austin, Texas, dry right now. Temperatures won't get any warmer than, say, upper 70s. Maybe might touch 80 degrees, but storms come in as we head on towards the evening hours. And definitely they'll be packing a punch as well. Still can't rule out some pretty gusty winds and some hail with these storms. Maria?
Well, Paul, it's been just over a week since an EF4 tornado all but leveled the small town of Fairdale, Illinois. 2 women lost their lives. Others were injured and many left homeless. The First Response Team of America was there just hours after it hit to do what it does best, help. Ana Ritas Rodriguez has more.
So we just arrived in Fairdale, Illinois. The sun just came up. We're just about to head right into the most effective area right now. There's about 50 structures, possibly 70. Many of them are destroyed. We can see that there's a lot to do here.
With the community's blessing, the first response team of America's Tattaglia and crew used their specialized equipment to help with the search, rescue, and recovery.
A great relief. We were fairly limited. Right out of the gate, it was just mass chaos, and for that stuff to show up and have something utilized right out of the gate was great.
The destruction here was so significant that to do search and rescue and recovery, you actually have to pick apart the whole home.
It's a delicate balance, carefully using large equipment to gently sift through the debris without disturbing what's underneath, and one these first responders were grateful for.
Helps with resources, more feet on the ground, more stuff getting done quickly by professionals that know what they're doing.
We're here to help this community as much as we can.
They do great work.
Yeah, they certainly do. Well, hey, heavy rain, hail, snow, even whiteout conditions.
It's two sides of this system, right? And it's still got a ways to go with snow in the Rockies.
Responding by storm, powered by Ram trucks. Guts, Glory, Ram.
Every truck can tow a boat. Every truck can climb a hill. Every truck can haul a trailer. But not everyone can say they're the fastest growing truck brand in America. Guts, Glory, Ram.
Making a fist. Something we do to show resolve. To defend ourselves, to declare victory.
That's how you do it.
So CVS Health provides expert support and vital medicine
Make a fist for me.
at our infusion centers or in patients' homes. We help them fight the good fight. CVS Health, because health is everything.
Your heart is precious. One of many ways to support its health is new True Heart from One A Day. It's the only heart health supplement with ingredients to both help lower bad cholesterol and support healthy blood pressure, and also includes CoQ10. Try new True Heart.
Can a protein originally found in a jellyfish improve your memory? Our scientists say yes. Researchers have discovered a protein that actually supports healthier brain function. It's the breakthrough in a supplement called Prevagen. As we age, we lose proteins that support our brain. Prevagen supplements these proteins and has been clinically shown to improve memory. It's safe and effective. For support of healthier brain function, a sharper mind, and clearer thinking, try Prevagen for yourself today.
It was right on top of us, and then it hit. And we took it to the edge, didn't give up.
Habitat for Humanity of Palm Beach County is a nonprofit organization dedicated to bringing people together to build safe, decent, affordable housing to serve low-income and hardworking families in our community. You can help Habitat's mission through home sponsorship, monetary donations, volunteering, or by donating sellable household items and building supplies to our restores. You can learn more at habitatpbc.org.
Welcome to Strength and Performance from Cub Cadet, the proven innovator of award-winning zero-turn riders. Welcome to efficient zero-turn performance with the ease of steering wheel control and an advanced cutting system, delivering beautiful results every time. Welcome to Strongsville. Experience the strongest lineup of zero-turns in the business. Visit your local Cub Cadet dealer today, where you'll find exceptional financing for a limited time.
Currently in our area, 85 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Today, scattered showers or thunderstorms. High 90. Chance of rain 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy, chance of a thunderstorm. Low 74. Chance of rain 30%. Sunday, partly cloudy. High 91. Winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Take a look at this. Some people really loving the 14 inches of fresh snow at Copper Mountain Resort in Colorado. It's just about 75 miles west of Denver. Copper Mountain reporting a 70-inch base right now. Not too shabby.
And it's still snowing out there right now.
Yes.
In fact, take a live look at Copper Mountain as you twist through the trees there. People are heading to the quad, heading it up there and enjoy the fresh snow. A bunch of snow this weekend and winter day here in the 18th day of April. Really? But also get this, if you want some activities out west, here in Copper, they have the Eeny Weeny On Snow Bikini Contest tomorrow. And it's not just the women in bikinis, it's the men will be in bikinis as well.
You're going to test your dedication. It's 36 degrees for tomorrow. Yeah, so usually when they plan, I'm sure they're expecting it to be warmer, but not the case. We've got two sides of this now.
I think the temperatures will help things stay eeny weeny. As well as
yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. So we still have some of that going on. Maybe some fresh snow for them on the mountains too, because with the two sides of this, spring snow and then the spring severe, there's a lot going on. So let's start with the snow part of it. And a very familiar spin, that's that cutoff low. Yesterday we had parts of I-70 shut down. I think things are starting to get to moved again, but you still have the snowfall. So additional accumulation, not a ton, but yes, absolutely still there. As you watch the clock, we still have snow showers through this afternoon, through the dinner hour, through the overnight. So again, if you're driving westbound on I-70 out of Denver, that's where you're going to run into snow. Wouldn't be surprised to maybe pick up a little bit more at the airport. But at Loveland, Colorado, you've got the chance for snow showers straight on through the overnight hours, and those temperatures staying down into the 20s. Meanwhile, on the flip side, when we're talking about the spring severe, the ingredients here in San Antonio, we've got them. Warmth, humidity into the 70s today. Hit and miss showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Any of them have the capability of putting down a lot of heavy rain, gusty winds, maybe some hail, and we're keeping an eye on that tornado threat too. It's been active right now in parts of western Kansas, and I should say eastern Kansas, western Missouri, and then along the Gulf Coast. So these are kind of two spots that'll be our active zones for the day today, especially. Otherwise, scattered showers and thunderstorms from the plains down into the southeast, but it's of particular concern, again, that tornado threat in this area. Central, south and central Kansas, central Oklahoma, a 3 out of 10 on the Torcon. Make sure you have a way to get warnings. It's low on the scale, but not 0. So we want everyone to give everybody a heads up. Even in through tomorrow, 4 out of 10 for northern Louisiana and Arkansas tomorrow. But look at how that area in red even extends into parts of Georgia and northward up into the Ohio Valley. But again, that tornado threat we're concerned about western Tennessee and western Mississippi, a 4 out of 10 on that Torcon. So for a city like Memphis, now's the time to think about what your plans are for tomorrow. Where are you going to be? Are you going to be watching the Weather Channel? We sure hope so, because we'll keep you ahead of all of it. That morning sun followed by the storms, and watch for the damaging winds.
Well, from storms to snow, this is every skier's dream. An incredible run with twists and turns and even a little inversion as well. More on this incredible run coming up next.
Joseph A. Bank presents Your Choice, Your Savings. Purchase 1 suit and receive 3 additional suits free. Plus, all traveler shirts are 3 for $99 through Tuesday. Joseph A. Bank, the new tradition since 1905.
I know, I used 3 strips of tape. Gorilla Packaging Tape. Of course.
Gorilla Packaging Tape is 2 times thicker and 50% wider to hold with just 1 strip for the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
It can be hotter than Death Valley in your attic. But that's still not hot enough to sweat out bugs. Take these boxes. They're not only perfect for storing old yearbooks and pictures,
You find something?
They're also a perfect food source and nesting material for roaches. That's why I identify their favorite snacks, like old books, clothing, wood.
Then I seal entryways and use the latest scientific methods.
Orkin, pest control down to a science.
Even the toughest spills are no match for the ultimate vehicle protection. Custom fit WeatherTech floor liners. Order yours today at WeatherTech.com or call 1-800-CarMats. WeatherTech, proudly made in America.
Advanced design makes it easy to protect your dog or cat from fleas and ticks. Discover Seresto. With the performance you expect from topicals in a non-greasy collar, Seresto provides protection against fleas and ticks for 8 months. Seresto.
Downpours of rain, lightning, and thunder.
If you're hearing my voice, if you have a shelter, get in it right now.
Throughout the day, we're going to see another band of strong storms coming through.
Whoa, that'll blow you down the beach. Take shelter now.
Just incredible.
The storms continue to race east right now.
We are watching those storms. If a tornado watch or warning were to come out, we'll let you know immediately.
Look at that. This GoPro video looks like a video game taken with a helmet cam in France. The skier won a GoPro contest with this video. The prize, $1,000. He flips, he dodges. He skis through rocks and tunnels.
Twists and turns. But wait, there's more. He goes through narrow crevasses and narrowly hits other people. Wow, left turn.
Now you've been skiing with your GoPro. Is it just the GoPro that makes it seem so narrow, or is he really?
No, that's pretty narrow.
Wow.
I mean, and he was dodging people left and right. I wonder if they knew he was coming. Maybe that's why his
yeah.
That's in France. So the translation is watch out, watch out.
There you go.
Hear the la. Watch out. Hey.
Impressive, and $1,000 winner video right there.
Hey, that's half the price of the camera right
Exactly,
there.
yeah, right. All right, we want to continue to show you the wonders of weather, and we saw some beautiful skiing, but how about some really intriguing, mysterious fog? Yeah. Indianapolis, these pictures were all over social media yesterday. A lot of areas picked up some fog or saw some fog, and this one from a view from above it.
And check out the top of the Scottish Rite Cathedral here, peeking above the fog. And you see fog a lot in the fall, also the spring, because the ground is one temperature, typically cold now, and the warmer air coming over it. So like taking a hot shower, your bathroom steams over. Same principle going on here across Indianapolis.
And you had in Colorado too, with the fresh snow and the fog there that had really created some big problems. But this is the view from Toronto in Canada, again above the fog. Absolutely stunning picture. But how about being in it? You know, that kind of soupy, moody vibe here. This is a biker for his morning drive along the lakeshore.
Yeah, beautiful shot here around Toronto in Canada. And I got to say, Canada does something funny with their fries. They call it poutine. It's like you put gravy with your French fries.
Well, you know, they have that in New Jersey, too. You go to a diner and order up some gravy fries.
So hashtag it's not just Canada.
No, hashtag I gotta try it.
It's Jersey. That explains a lot, folks.
Them are fighting words. Oh, yeah, he did.
Jersey
with
girl.
13 seconds left of the show. Nicely done, Paul Goodlow.
Hey, thanks for recharging with us on your Saturday morning.
All right, we'll be right back here tomorrow for Weekend Recharge. Woohoo!
Le woohoo!
Currently in our area, 86 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Today, scattered showers or thunderstorms. High 90, chance of rain 50%. Tonight, partly cloudy, chance of a thunderstorm. Low 74, chance of rain 30%. Sunday, partly cloudy, high 91, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Got one more thing to show you. That's what's going on across Southeast. Showers and thunderstorms, but how will this impact your day? We got the model forecast here. Rain right now across New Orleans, heading on towards Gulfport and Biloxi as we head throughout the day. It continues to kind of keep you in it. Then later tonight might have some drier times, but also watching this line blast through the I-35 corridor here in Texas. So Dallas, Waco, Killeen, Pflugerville, Austin, even down towards San Antonio. Thunderstorms coming through afternoon and evening hours. Meanwhile, the northern edge of this line bringing rain here from areas of Joplin up towards Kansas City, even into Omaha. We can see about an inch or two in this as well. Upper level energy coming through as well. So put this in motion. We'll see the first batch of rain coming on through, but also moving up in the Dakotas. But the afternoon, showers and thunderstorms, some of these with upper level support, could be strong and severe. Watch out across the I-35 corridor. There's our danger zone shaded here in red. Stay tuned. Starting now is Highway Through Hell.
This time on Highway Through Hell. It's a real gong show. Weather chaos paralyzes the coast.
Wow, backed up for miles.
A mountain vet.
How do we get out of here?
And a city boy.
How's my front wheels? They're good.
Battle an icy hill.
Get out of it! Get out of it! Yay!
And the Alberta crew faces a recovery big enough.
Don't roll back, whatever you do.
To beat their biggest record.
Oh!
And Adam.
I don't think we're going to get it.
On the Highway Through Hell. The last line of defense is a heavy rescue team ready to tackle any disaster. Because closure is not an option.
Will be thick on this road today. Apparently it's a real gong show.
2 days before Christmas, a sudden storm is slamming British Columbia's Coquihalla Highway.
The compact snow turns into compact ice, and they can't put enough sand down on it quick enough on this highway.
On the busiest travel day of the year, drivers are stranded.
You know, it's nice and sunny down on the coast, and you get up on top of the mountain, it's a hell zone.
I passed a pickup truck, and then all hell broke loose.
My husband just hit the black ice just now, and the truck spin.
This road is a sheet of ice.
At 2:30, just south of the Great Bear Snow Shed.
There's an ambulance upside down.
The icy road claims its first casualties.
They can't even get out the accident. Blocked up so bad.
Just down the hill from the ambulance, 2 semis have tangled up in the slow lane.
Nobody's going to make it up this hill. This hill's just way too slippery.
Traffic is at a full stop.
What, you're not even plowing it or sanding it, doing anything? They can't get by all the trucks. So is the road closed? Yeah, it's going to be a while.
But down at Jamie Davis Heavy Rescue, the rotator is sitting idle.
We're not on rotation right now, and the trucks are all parked at the yard lined up.
Jamie's competition is on exclusive police call for 2 weeks. So he's just another driver trying to get through the mountains.
It tears me up to be in a situation where I can't provide a service to the public that the public deserves. Bugs me. Bugs me a lot.
Since he can't work for the highways today, Jamie's heading to Merritt to pick up his stepson Brandon and get him home for the holidays.
I'm being Joe Citizen today and I'm just driving. Oh, Highway 5's closed, it's saying. Uh-oh. Oh, they've got it closed right down here. We may not be able to go to Merritt. Wow. Backed up for miles.
Christmas traffic is stopped dead, and the one guy who could help open the road is off duty.
I don't think any of this stuff would have happened if Jamie would have been up there.
A 14-hour drive northeast of Hope, there's one place where Jamie's trucks are hard at work.
Well, there's a load of traffic.
On the highways that form a lifeline to the